In this video, we're going to show you top 30 frugal living tips from the Great Depression to save your family money. Number 1. Save fuel. Utilize your automobile as little as possible. Gas is one of the most costly commodities, so finding ways to lessen your family's reliance on your automobile might help you save money as we go into the next recession. There are several strategies to decrease your reliance on your automobile. For instance, postpone leaving the house if you truly don't need to go out by walking or cycling there. Number 2. Don't fall for the tempting sales. Make a shopping list and stick to it religiously. When there are enticing bargains, it's easy to stray from your shopping list. But if you want to survive the impending recession, then you need to practice the frugal living tip of strictly following what's on your list. This will allow you to save as much money as you can for your family. Number 3. Save energy through switching to LED light bulbs. Switch to LED light bulbs with your family. While it's kind of inevitable that you'll spend a lot of money on electricity, you can reduce this amount by simply switching your lighting fixtures from incandescent to LED. This will reduce the amount of energy your lights use by 75%. Putting a lot of extra money in your pocket during a difficult time. Number 4. Sell unused items. Sell your old clothes if you don't wear them anymore, instead of just throwing them away. Consider the frugal living tip of selling them by placing their clothes in an online marketplace, or simply having a garage sale in your house. With that, you can make some extra cash during the recession. Number 5. DIY. Learning how to do simple repairs or DIY can be challenging, especially if you're a beginner. But there are some fixes that belong in your frugal living rulebook as things you can easily do for yourself and save you and your family a lot of money during the recession. Examples include learning to replace a few screws, fix small holes in drywall, or even paint your home. Number 6. Affordable entertainment. Employ low-cost or free entertainment. It might wind up costing quite a bit throughout our session. Fortunately, a quick Google or YouTube search can turn up inexpensive lists of entertaining activities that you and your family can do without spending a lot of money. An example of this would be using free YouTube videos to educate a family on how to dance at home. Number 7. Cash only. Using only cash to make purchases when you go shopping, only bring the amount of cash you need to make those purchases so that you're forced to stick to your lists. Some of the biggest money drains are the easy access to your credit and debit cards. Knowing that you can easily spend by tapping your card on a machine can sway you away from the foundational principles of frugal living. Number 8. Car care. Maintain your car properly. Car maintenance is an often overlooked tip for living cheaply that is good for the health of the car and saves gas. It's important to have your tires pumped to the proper amount to free your car from unnecessary cargo and ensure that you do regular maintenance. This way, you and your family can save money on gas and avoid unwanted expenses due to neglect. Number 9. Meal plan. During times of economic boom, people can get away with meal planning. It's not usually the case during our sessions. Therefore, if you want to save money, spend extra time preparing meals for everyone. It might strengthen the bonds between you and your family members at home. Number 10. Use natural light. There is no better light than the light that's entirely free. Make sure to keep your curtains open while the days are still long and the sun is shining, so you won't need to switch on any lights. This is also one way to conserve energy and help Mother Nature. Number 11. Be contented. Instead of having a lot of stuff, concentrate on the things you need, such as just owning one pair of clothing for each big event and clothes for the week. This is a terrific way to help you and your family save money and appreciate what you already have. Number 12. Cheap hobbies. You don't need to purchase an expensive ski resort pass to enjoy life. Instead, there are many inexpensive hobbies that can be just as enjoyable and help a recession seem more manageable. For instance, you and your family can play a ton of party games on gaming consoles or even work on a puzzle together. This could be a more fun yet affordable experience to enjoy. Number 13. Reuse. If you're still using anything that's single-use, then maybe it's time to make the change to reusable. This frugal living advice is not only much better for the environment, but also for your budget. One example of this is using cloth diapers for your babies instead of single-use diapers. Number 14. Travel less. Travel as little as possible. Traveling abroad can be an exhilarating experience, but during times of a recession, it can be more stressful than anything else. There are a lot of tips for planning a trip that could reduce your expenses. For example, look for seat sales on airfares or search for discounted hotels. If you're trying to save money for your family, then avoid traveling as much as possible. Number 15. Go for carbs. Stock up on carbohydrate-rich meals. If you're searching for some thrifty methods to save money for you and your family, concentrate on making pasta and rice meals since they're not only some of the cheapest and most filling foods, but they can also be some of the tastiest when prepared correctly. Root crops are cheap too and a great source of carbohydrates. These food might cost you less in food expenses. Number 16. Hang in there. This time-tested financial advice is still popular for a good reason. Paying to have your clothes dried is a great strategy to reduce how often you use the dryer. Consequently, you will spend less on your power bill and may be able to more easily weather a recession. It is also an energy-conserving way. Number 17. Cut down streaming services. Do you use other streaming platforms? With that in mind, concentrate on having one reliable streaming provider for you and your family. While you may be able to afford it during a typical financial period, it's far more difficult to keep it when another session is present and resources are much tighter. Number 18. Emergency fund savings. Make sure you have a reserve of money for emergencies. Your job security might be severely threatened during a recession, so be sure you can survive without money for at least 3 months while you look for a new job. Having an emergency fund during a recession can spare you mountains of anxiety. These frugal living tips from the Great Depression will save you in tough times. Number 19. Reduce to one car. Some families may find it difficult to downsize to a single vehicle, but doing so might really save your family a significant amount of money during a recession. If you have many automobiles, consider reducing them to one. Number 20. Affordable recipes. Since we all have to eat and food gets more expensive during a recession, focusing on budget-friendly recipes can be a huge life changer. There are several great websites online which can actually show you budget-friendly recipes to help you and your family eat healthy during the recession. 21. Do your laundry. Only do laundry when you can completely fill the machine. If you now do laundry every day or every other day, attempt to create the thrifty habit of only doing laundry when you can fully fill the machine. This will help you save up to $50 per month on energy costs. One tip is do your laundry manually. By doing this, you can save energy and get exercise as well. Number 22. Secondhand at its best. Buy secondhand items. During a recession, don't hesitate to purchase items that are used but nevertheless of high quality. An economical principle to follow is bargain hunting by purchasing used items. For instance, you may get high-quality clothing, furniture, and even appliances for much less by shopping second-hand. It could really lower your expenses. Number 23. Lower food consumption. Reduce your food intake. Eating less is the most straightforward method to minimize your spending, bar none. So, if your family is on board and you're trying to save money any way you can during a recession, try to eat less by skipping a snack or making smaller meals. Number 24. Dress in layers. Layer your clothes. players are your allies in good and bad times. During a recession, this frugal living tip can help your family save money. Instead of turning the thermostat up or down by 1 or 2 degrees and then taking off a layer of clothing or adjusting to the temperature, you can try this instead. Number 25. Repair, don't replace. Instead of replacing, consider repairing. Even though replacing a damaged item is inexpensive, it is also expensive. If you can fix it, do so rather than replace it, since that is particularly true during a recession. Number 26. Substitute meat for less cheaper options. Replace meat with less expensive options. Giving up some of your meat in favor of less expensive options is a thrifty trade-off that is genuinely worthwhile. Even cutting down on your intake of meat twice a week might help your family save money during a recession, as it is one of the most costly items on anyone's shopping list. Number 27. Lower temperature during shower. Reduce the shower's temperature. There is nothing quite as soothing as taking a warm shower, that is, until you consider how much the water bill will cost you. You may save a ton of money and comfortably weather a recession by requesting that everyone in your family turn down the heat in the shower by a few degrees. Number 28. Limit your gift purchase price. Set a price limit on your gift purchase. The holiday season is difficult for both consumers and companies during a recession. Fortunately, setting a limit price for a gift per person is a simple way to prevent having to spend a lot of money on presents. Number 29. Use energy-efficient modes on appliances. Use the energy-saving settings on your appliances. During a downturn, it is preferable to utilize the energy-saving mode on every item that has one, including your refrigerator, dishwasher, laptop, toaster, washer, and dryer. Any effort to reduce energy use will ultimately be one of frugal living tips from the Greatest Depression that will benefit your family financially during the next recession. Number 30. Shop local. Buy fruit from your area. Produce shopping locally offers two advantages. The first benefit is getting the best food you can find. And second, it is far less expensive than the supermarket. So, you'll not only help your family save money, but you'll also keep businesses in the area going. We've reached the end of another video, and thank you for watching. I hope you have learned about the frugal living tips from the Greatest Depression. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.